Yo, what's up, Internet fam? Hassan Minhaj here, ready to break down a topic that's more relevant than ever: social media analysis. Remember when the internet was just cat videos and dial-up? Yeah, me neither. Now it's a goldmine of information, and not just for your grandma stalking your vacation pics. Businesses are using it to understand what makes you click buy now. Researchers are digging into trends and behaviors like it's digital anthropology. And law enforcement? They're using it to catch criminals, sometimes before they even knew they were gonna do it. Creepy, right? But here's the thing. Social media analysis isn't just for the pros. It's about understanding the power of the information we put out there and how it can be used for better or worse. So buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into the world of likes, shares, and everything in between. Let's be real, we've all done it, scrolled through someone's profile and jumped to conclusions based on their posts, their friends, and even their profile picture. But what if I told you there's a whole science to this? Analyzing a social media profile goes beyond just reading their bio, though that's a start. It's about looking for patterns in their posts, the hashtags they use, and the groups they join. Are they constantly posting about travel? They're probably bitten by the travel bug. Do they engage in heated political debates? They might be passionate about their beliefs, or just really good at internet arguments. Take, for example, someone who constantly posts about fitness, healthy eating, and uses fitness-related hashtags. You can infer they're health conscious. Or someone who shares articles from specific news outlets and engages in discussions about certain political topics. You can bet they have strong political leanings. But remember, it's all about piecing together a puzzle. No single post or like tells the whole story. It's about seeing the bigger picture, and even then, it's just an educated guess. Let's dive deeper. When you see someone posting travel photos frequently, it's not just about the places they visit, it's about their lifestyle choices. Are they spontaneous, adventurous, or do they plan meticulously? The destinations they choose can also tell you a lot. Are they visiting popular tourist spots or off-the-beaten-path locations? This can indicate whether they prefer comfort and familiarity or are seeking unique experiences. Now consider those who engage in political debates. The tone and content of their posts can reveal their level of engagement and knowledge. Are they sharing well-researched articles or just memes? Do they respond to opposing views with respect or hostility? This can give you insights into their communication style and tolerance for differing opinions. And what about those who are always commenting on posts? The frequency and nature of their comments can indicate their social media habits. Are they supportive and encouraging, or do they often criticize and argue? This can reflect their personality traits and how they interact with others in real life. For fitness enthusiasts, it's not just about the workout selfies. Look at the type of exercises they do, the challenges they participate in, and the communities they engage with. Are they into solo activities like running or group classes like CrossFit? This can tell you whether they prefer individual achievements or thrive in a community setting. Similarly, those who post about healthy eating might share recipes, meal prep tips, or their dietary choices. Are they following a specific diet like veganism or keto? This can indicate their commitment to health and wellness and their willingness to experiment with new lifestyles. When it comes to sharing news articles, the sources they choose are crucial. Are they sharing from reputable news outlets or fringe websites? This can reveal their trust in mainstream media and their inclination towards certain ideologies. The topics they focus on can also highlight their primary concerns and interests. Engaging in political discussions can be a sign of their desire to influence others or to be part of a larger conversation. Are they leading discussions or just participating? This can show their level of influence and leadership within their social circles, but remember, it's all about piecing together a puzzle. No single post or like tells the whole story. It's about seeing the bigger picture, and even then, it's just an educated guess. So, the next time you scroll through someone's profile, take a moment to look beyond the surface. Consider the patterns, the context, and the nuances. It's a fascinating way to understand the digital footprints we all leave behind. In the end, social media profiles are like modern-day diaries, offering glimpses into our lives, our passions, and our beliefs. But just like any diary, they only tell part of the story. The rest is up to interpretation. Hold up, we're about to get a little nerdy here, but trust me, it's going to be fascinating. Social network analysis, or SNA, sounds complicated, but it's basically just mapping out relationships on social media. Imagine being able to visualize the web of connections that link people together. Think of it like a giant game of connect the dots, but instead of dots, it's people, and the lines are their connections. These connections can reveal a lot about how information flows and how groups form. These connections, called edges, can be anything from friendships to shared interests to online interactions. They can show who talks to whom, who shares what, and who influences whom. The people are the nodes, and some nodes are more important than others. Some people have more connections, and some connections are stronger than others. That's where centrality comes in. Centrality measures how important a node is within the network. There are different types of centrality like degree centrality, closeness centrality, and betweenness centrality. Imagine a popular influencer. They're like the sun in their social media universe, with tons of connections orbiting around them. They have high degree centrality because they have many direct connections. They have high centrality, meaning they have a lot of influence over their network. Their posts can reach a wide audience quickly, and they can spread information or trends rapidly. SNA helps us understand how information spreads, how groups form, and even how social movements gain momentum. By analyzing the network, we can see how a viral post travels from person to person, or how a protest is organized through social media. It's powerful stuff, and it's used by everyone from marketers trying to target the right audience to political analysts trying to predict the next big election upset. Marketers can identify key influencers to promote their products, while political analysts can understand voter behavior and predict election outcomes. Researchers use SNA to study everything from disease outbreaks to organizational behavior. By mapping out the network of interactions, they can identify patterns and make predictions. SNA isn't just about social media. It can be applied to any kind of network, whether it's a network of computers, a network of neurons in the brain, or a network of companies in an industry. The field has evolved over time, from early studies of social networks in the 1930s to the sophisticated computer algorithms we use today. Advances in technology have made it possible to analyze massive networks with millions of nodes and edges. Data scientists use complex algorithms and machine learning techniques to analyze these networks. They can uncover hidden patterns, detect anomalies, and even predict future behavior. Visualization is a key part of SNA. By creating visual representations of the network, we can see the structure and dynamics of the network at a glance. This makes it easier to understand and communicate the findings. SNA is also a valuable tool in education. It can help students understand complex systems and develop critical thinking skills. By analyzing social networks, students can learn about the importance of relationships and collaboration. In today's interconnected world, understanding social networks is more important than ever. Whether you're a marketer, a researcher, a student, or just someone curious about how the world works, SNA can provide valuable insights. So next time you log on to your favorite social media platform, take a moment to think about the network of connections behind the scenes. You might just see the world in a whole new way. Section 4, Keeping Tabs. Tools of the trade. Now let's be real, ain't nobody got time to manually scroll through millions of profiles and connect the dots themselves. That's where social media monitoring tools come in. These tools are like digital detectives sifting through the noise and giving you the intel you need. There are tools for everything, tracking brand mentions, analyzing competitor activity, even identifying potential PR crises before they blow up. Some popular ones include Hootsuite, BuzzSumo, and Brandwatch. They each have their own strengths, but they all aim to make sense of the chaos that is the social media landscape. These tools can tell you what people are saying about your brand, who your most influential followers are, and what topics are trending in your industry. They're essential for anyone who wants to stay ahead of the curve in the ever-evolving world of social media. Section 5, Snooping 101, OSINT and Social Engineering. In this section, we will dive deep into the fascinating and sometimes unsettling world of digital information gathering and psychological manipulation. Hold on to your tinfoil hats, folks, because we're about to enter the world of OSINT and social engineering. These are powerful tools that can be used for both good and ill, and understanding them is crucial in today's interconnected world. OSINT, or Open Source Intelligence, is basically just a fancy way of saying finding information that's publicly available. This can include anything from social media posts, news articles, public records, and even data leaks. It's like being a digital detective, piecing together clues from the vast amount of information available online. Think of it like being a digital detective, piecing together clues from social media, public records, and anything else you can find online. With the right skills, you can uncover a surprising amount of information about individuals, organizations, and events. This can be incredibly useful for journalists, researchers, and even law enforcement. Social engineering takes it a step further. While OSINT is about gathering information, social engineering is about using that information to manipulate people. It's about understanding human psychology and using it to trick people into giving up information they shouldn't. It's about using psychological manipulation to trick people into giving up information they shouldn't. This can include tactics like phishing scams, where attackers send fake emails to trick people into revealing their passwords, or creating fake profiles on social media to gain someone's trust. Think phishing scams, fake profiles, and all sorts of shady tactics. These methods can be incredibly effective, and even the most tech-savvy individuals can fall victim to them if they're not careful. Now, I'm not saying you should go out there and become a master manipulator, but understanding these techniques can help you protect yourself from those who do. By being aware of the tactics used by social engineers, you can be more vigilant and less likely to fall for their tricks. But understanding these techniques can help you protect yourself from those who do. By being aware of the tactics used by social engineers, you can be more vigilant and less likely to fall for their tricks. This means being cautious about the information you share online, using strong and unique passwords, and being skeptical of unsolicited messages or friend requests. Because in the digital age, knowledge is power, and the more you know about how information can be used and abused, the better equipped you'll be to navigate the online world safely. So, take the time to educate yourself about OSINT and social engineering, and use that knowledge to protect yourself and your loved ones. Remember, in the world of digital information, staying informed is your best defense.